Hi friends, today let us understand what Lingam signifies. See, you might have encountered a lot of debates, discussions, etc., wherein people try to fight out for the case that Lingam just represents some kind of an energy or some kind of a thing. It has nothing to do with the phallus or the male part. Like this, you might have seen multiple things, but none of the times they would have shown or proved through the scriptures. So now let us go through the scriptures, the authentic Shiva Purana, and then see what this lingam represents. Given the understanding that lingam is actually a representation of Shiva, so obviously we have to refer to the Shiva Purana, which was given by Shiva himself. So let us just go to Shiva Purana and then see what it has to say. I just want to show you once. See, this particular translation is directly obtained from the Central Archaeological Library, which basically arrived by this Archaeological Survey of India, which is the agency of Government of India, who are the caretaker of all these scriptures, the ancient mythological scriptures and otherwise, which are obtained from several temples across the country, and then they actually hire a board of scholars and they get it translated to a language which is prevalent nowadays. So basically this Shiva Purana was in Sanskrit, and then this particular agency, the Archaeological Survey of India, with the help of and support of Government of India, used the board of scholars to translate the same, and this was edited by Professor J.L. Shastri, and you can find the same in multiple central library. For example, this is from Central Archaeological Library in New Delhi. You can even find in West Bengal and multiple other central libraries. So this is an authentic version. So let us go to page number 218 and understand what this lingam is about. All right. So here Brahma is telling this particular passage to Narada. Brahma said, "O sage Narada, I shall explain briefly the worship of Linga, the phallic image." So here he is clearly specifying Linga is specifically referred to as the phallic image. Alright. Now let us see a couple of other scriptures. Let us go to page number 69. Alright, we came to 69. So now let us see here. We will start with verse number 22. With a love for the happiness of different beings, Shiva Puja shall be performed. So say the wise men. The pedestal represents Shiva's consort. Consort means wife. Shiva's wife Parvati, and his phallic emblem represents the sentient being. So here it is clearly telling the pedestal represents Shiva's wife, it is Parvati, and the phallic emblem represents the sentient being. So what is this phallic emblem and the pedestal? See, just take out any image of this linga. For example, here it is clearly giving, see, this part is the pedestal. Okay, what they are even referring it to as yoni. Yoni is actually the female reproductive part, and then this is the phallus, which is the vertical part, which is linga. So this is exactly what was said there in the scripture, that this phallus is actually together with this pedestal, which is symbolized with the Shiva's consort, which is Parvati, and this is represented by Shiva. All right. Now let us go to one more scripture, which is in 103, and see like what more details we can obtain from this particular passage. All right, so we are in 103. See here, it makes it even further clear. See, in 86th verse, it says, Shiva exemplifies birth in as much as he has the form of both yoni, which is the vaginal passage, and linga, which is the penis or the phallus. Here it has made it even more clear that this Shiva is represented by this yoni, which is the vaginal passage, which is the pedestal, the representation, and linga, which is the vertical phallus column, which is the penis, the symbolic way. And here also the context reads, hence in order to ward off births, the Janma Puja is of Shiva alone. See, even the context is talking about the copulation or the population growth, like how it is the basically the creation. So this is what is being talked about, the creation, the Janma and Janma Puja is linked directly to this linga and the yoni. So from this Shiva Purana, it is very clear that the lingam is in fact referring to the male organ, and that is with the female organ, which is the vaginal passage. So it is very clear from this. So now let us see in case there are any current day proofs. So let us go to this Gudimallam temple, which is in AP. All right, just see the video and see like what it is showing. See, this is the, there is one link here. See, this is the Gudimallam temple, Parashurameshwara temple. This is in Andhra Pradesh. Okay, just see, see, this is the video. Okay, just see how this is the structure. See here, the this is actually the symbolic representation of the linga, which is in this Gudimallam temple, and it clearly shows what it is representing. It is very clear from this. See, it is so apparent that what linga is. See, maybe in some of the temples which is nearby, probably linga is a different shape, but given this is quite old temple, okay, there the actual structure is still being preserved, and even till date the people are worshipping the same phallus image, which is the actual identity of linga. The links are provided so that you can easily check out. And then we also saw that the pedestal signifies Yoni or the consort Parvati. See, in this, there is one temple, Ma Kamakya temple. This is in Assam. See, even the website is here. You can easily go and check. Here it clearly tells that there is one legend that is associated wherein Sati was actually killed herself, and then because of which Lord Shiva was actually moving throughout the world, and then he was very depressed. Then Vishnu had to use his Sudarshana chakra, and he cut Sati's body into 51 pieces, and these pieces fell in multiple places in India, which have become a temple. This is the myth. Okay, and in this specifically it tells, if you see here, it mentions the places where each part fell came to be known as the Shakti Pitas. Kamakya, also mentioned as Kaubjika Pita, is the place where the Yoni Mudra, the female genitalia or the vulva of Sati fell. So here again it clearly tells this is where the Yoni fell, and now this has become a temple which is called as a Kamakya, wherein this thing, the pedestal what we had just seen in the linga, the Shiva's consort, the same thing is being worshipped in this temple. And you can see multiple images. You just put Kamakya temple India and see this is the various images. See, and this is the actual picture inside the temple. Okay, this is not enlarging. All right. See, you can clearly see the representation of a female goddess, which they consider to be Kamakya or Sati, which is Shiva's consort or wife. And see, this is exactly the female genitalia, which is the pedestal, which is in Linga. And as we saw in the scripture, that Shiva is always in close proximity with Sati. Okay, that was in 69, right? Just let us go there. I think that point was missed out. Okay, so here, see, it clearly tells here, just as Lord Shiva remains ever in close embrace of Goddess Parvati, so also the phallic emblem holds on to the pedestal forever. So Shiva is in close embrace or in physically closeness with Goddess Parvati, so also the phallic emblem is holds on to the pedestal. So this again clearly depicts like this has nothing to do with just a symbolic representation or some kind of an energy or something. It specifically means the male organ and the female organ together. And then we have also seen the current day examples as well. So let us come to our learnings for today. So lingam is nothing but phallus, male organ which sits on the pedestal, which is the yoni or the female organ. This symbolizes the copulation or the creation process. That is everything to the lingam. And no matter what people say, in case they are coming with a proof, then that is debatable. Otherwise, this particular video is completely based on the Shiva's own scripture, Shiva Purana, wherein we have seen in multiple places wherein the lingam specifically represents the phallus and the yoni. And we have also seen the examples for the same. So hope you had a learning today, and thanks so much for your time. Have a nice day and God bless.